What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. Ravens versus Chiefs, the opening game of the NFL season. And Valhalla Sports Talk wants to welcome you and yours to the party. What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla in the house. Opening game of the 2024-2025 NFL season. Chiefs versus Ravens. Thursday night football special. Just some shout outs to those already up in here. Sheila in the house. Johnny Owen in the house. Sean Larman in the house. They're going to help the Chiefs. Adam Check in the house. DJ Shibley Jr. Wiggity, wiggity, whack. Welcome to the stream, DJ. Dave Rhodes in the house. Sheila. Hiking Comet. Viking Jerome. What else we got? Damn Dave. What's up, Damn Dave? How about them Trojans? How about them? How about them? All right, this game is in a delay, y'all. This game is currently in a weather delay. Let's see if they've updated this at all. I believe the fans have been told to get out of the stands. So it must be a lightning-related type deal. No records to talk of here. Both teams 0-0. Chiefs, the defending champs, looking for a three-peat. This game will be on NBC on your local television dial. I will bring you the audio. But just kind of playing it by ear right now, y'all. Sun is still out in Arrowhead, but the stands are empty, y'all. They are empty. So it might be a bit before this thing gets underway. But that's okay because I got my co-host here. I got my new co-host here. AI Valhalla. AI Valhalla to hold it down. Elishiva Jones in the house. What's up, Elishiva? Asia Robinson in the house. What's up, Asia? What's going on, Miss Asia? So when I know, you'll know, y'all, as far as when they're going to get this thing started. Let me see if they've... The Ravens Chiefs have cleared the field and fans were asked to make their way to the concourses due to inclement weather in the area. Kickoff now is scheduled for 8:20 Eastern Time, according to Ian Rappaport. That was put out 36 seconds ago. So 5:20 start, y'all. 5:20 start. Sarah Small in the house. What's up, Sarah? Devin Agnes in the house. What's up, Devin Agnes? All right, so a 5:20 start, y'all. There's really not much to talk about for a pregame because no games have happened. But if you got some Skrilla, some scratch, some bacon, some dinero, some dollars, some ducats, some cheddar, some cheese, some money, some moolah on the game, Baltimore +3, Kansas City -3. Baltimore is +125 on the money line. The Chiefs -145. Matchup predictor, according to ESPN Analytics, give the Chiefs a 58% chance at victory. The Ravens, 41%. Sarah lives 3.5 hours from Arrowhead. Do you have the college football game? You talking about the video game, DJ? I don't, buddy. I don't have that. I don't even have a PlayStation subscription anymore. Yeah, I don't even have a subscription to that deal. All right, this game will take place at Geha Field, Arrowhead Stadium. 77 degrees, partly cloudy, currently raining. Over under for points scored, 46.5. In the chat, let's get some predictions. Who's going to win, and what's the score going to be? Weather, Moto, weather. There won't be a blowout, says Rosie. Won't be a blowout. AI Valhalla is angry about something. Yeah, I don't have it, DJ. I don't have it, buddy. I don't even have the new Call of Duty, buddy. All right, injury report for the Ravens. They're reporting Devontae Walker, the wideout, inactive. Brent Urban, inactive. TJ Tampa, cornerback, inactive. Nick Samick, inactive. Adisa Isaac, the linebacker, inactive. For the Chiefs, Marquise Brown, the wideout, inactive. They got a number of guys on NFI-R. Not sure what that is. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, BJ Thompson, Charles Omenihu, the defensive end, is on the PUP. And McCade Mature, the guard, is on the IR. Andrew says, what's up? Valhalla football is back. Ravens 38-17, says DJ. 28-17, says Rosie. Not sure what team. Kansas City 42, Baltimore 14. Over by halftime. Unless there's an ice storm, says Bodo. Yeah, once there's lightning nowadays, bro. If there's lightning, cancel Christmas. That's kind of a requirement at Fields now. Ravens 15. Kansas City 31, Ravens 24. I'm trying to keep cool. It's an intense heat wave here, says Elishiva Jones. Boom, 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 boom. Let's look at this TV thing. Listen, y'all, if you're new, welcome to the 24, so we're probably not going to get much of a crowd as anticipated, but if you're new, give us a subscribe. Give the old video a like. Boom, boom, boom. All right, the Sunday night football crew is still a-yapping. .23 likes, 121 views. I didn't realize there was lightning. But what does the pregame have to do with anything with the actual game? Once you get a lightning strike, Bodo, they shut it down for I think it's 30 minutes. It's a requirement. Dave Rhodes, remember, God of War. We love you all, says Rhodesy. Thank you, Rhodesy. Thank you. Where is that thank you button? Thank you so much. Ella, she was in a hotel room gambling. Summer Ove in the house. Summer Ove up in here, up in here. All right, so a lot of buttons have moved, y'all. I've moved a lot of buttons and stuff, so I might have to adjust the actual field view when they're playing, but we'll figure it out. I can honestly say, chat, for the first time since about 1977, I have zero excitement about this NFL season. I couldn't give a damn. Rhodes gifts one. Let's go. Who gets it? Rhodes gifts one. Armando Castillo Lomeli gets it from Tijuana, Mexico. Thank you, Mr. Rhodes. Theo Sam Eagle, what's up, Theo? I will be in and out. I got about 5 different streams I got to be a mod in, says Bodo. Hey, I appreciate it, Rhodesy. I appreciate it. Much appreciated. Muchas gracias. All right, we got a rainbow now over Geha Field. They said 20 after, right? So we still got a while, y'all. We still got a while. I might step away, help the COO get in the house. Let's listen in on these guys. They got music going on. Fans appear getting back in their seats, y'all. Val, if you need to divorce your Vikings, Bodo has a good lawyer, says Sumero. Theo, I just ain't feeling it this year, bro. They broke me last year. The Vikings ended me last year. I have zero interest in this football season. I was supposed to do a Viking prediction video. I tried to do it like 6 times, and I'm like, F it. Jose Meda checks in. What's up, Jose? This year has been a roller coaster year for me, so hopefully the Vikings don't do this roller coaster season crap again. Oh, they're gonna suck this year. Hey, everyone here at work. Go Ravens, says John Lyons. David Catalano with $2. Valhalla holla. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I watched football with no team to root for years. Rams were in St. Louis. It was still fun and less pressure. David Catalano just came here for a moment to see Taylor. Not so swift. Sarah has a family and friends, some family and friends that are Viking fans. For them. Get out. Get out now, tell them, Sarah. Get out now. Tell them to get out. The team ain't never winning shit. Valhalla wasn't the worst game of the season played by the Dodgers. When? Night before last? Yeah. Sarah, you owe me $20 since Catalano was the first to mention Swift. Yeah, I'm pretty tired of that shit too. I'm pretty tired of that shit as well. Aaron's like, I don't know you crap, Moto. Know you nothing. Chico's still here, y'all. Chico. They're supposed to come pick him up. Hey, Chico. Chico, what you doing, buddy? What you doing, little buddy? Come here. He's down there sitting on Thor's Scooby-Doo pillow. Kansas City Chiefs 24-18 over Baltimore, says Maddie. What's up, Maddie? Oh, didn't you? I thought it said 20. Sarah, you owe me 20. Oh, it was Obe that said you owe him 20 bucks. Obe was the one. Jekyll and Hyde, the bums. That's what they are, says Catalano. I'm happy to be back in Duluth, though, with a broken vehicle, so I have been getting a workout with those hills on a bike. All right, here we go. Let's listen in.
Your way very soon. Guess
Getting
what?
close.
We're getting close. We saw Justin Tucker head back out to the field.
Coaches are going out.
Give me an audio check, y'all. Can you hear the game?
So we're seeing some action now. About 40 minutes, the players had to go back into the locker room and spend a little time settling down. They're going to get to wind it up again. The fans, they didn't settle down at all. They've been hanging out the entire time. They brought their ponchos. They were ready. They are ready to see that Super Bowl banner be unveiled. Remember, 3 Super Bowls in the last 5 years.
That's right. They got the banner unveiling and shit, too.
Latest dynasty, and they are kicking off their quest for a three-peat against the Baltimore Ravens here tonight. And y'all just had to wait a little bit
Chico
longer.
and the Man was my
But it's
favorite
happening.
TV
Look,
show. This is Catalano.
Officials, they're headed out to the field as well.
They look good. The Ravens are wearing the all-whites. They look best in those uniforms.
Right,
there.
Chiefs in the red with white pants.
Players now walk by,
all whites for the Ravens.
Probably the returner, so it's real. It's really happening.
Yes, the warm-ups are taking place yet again. And guys, we've been here a long time, and I can't stress how much of an effect this might be. And Coach, you can speak to it too, but what you're doing with your players, they're trying to like reset.
All right, the COO is here, y'all. Be right back.
There's a lot of anticipation for the start of the season here tonight.
Yeah, but this is what I know about Andy Reid and John Harbaugh. They're going to do a great job communicating with their team. They're going to get the information. Hey, guys, we got at least a half an hour. Take your pads off, relax a little bit, hydrate. So that communication is going to help guys relax, get at ease a little bit, and then they'll give them like a 20-minute warning. Right. They'll get themselves charged up and get ready to go.
And you can see, even on the Baltimore side, you saw a coach at the end of the tunnel as guys are walking out. He's like, let's go. The intensity, I think that's what you have to build back up. You get ready for the game. We all know as players, it builds up, and then kickoff comes and you're ready. You have to settle that down, but now everyone needs to help each other get going.
Not waste that energy. It's deflating. When they tell you to get off the field and go back in the locker room, we had some rain delays in Tampa Bay back in the day in preseason, and you got to make a concerted effort to check your emotions at the door for a little bit before you get going, because you'll wear yourself out in the locker room if you're getting
the best teams don't make excuses. Verbal excuses are excuses to yourself. You just got to relax, get yourself ready to go. These teams will do that tonight.
Yeah, we're seeing the offensive line going out. I just saw Rashad Bateman headed back out to the field. We see the Chiefs have made their way out as well. And like you guys said, they're going to have a plan. I know that athletes are creatures of habit.
Xavier Worthy, Maria, he's out there.
Speedster.
The speedster from Texas, I might add. I like that
He's
school.
probably not used to dealing with this kind of weather. You guys are a little soft down in Texas.
Okay, Devin McCourty.
No one has run the 40 faster than Xavier Worthy, and we cannot wait to see what that means and how it translates into this Chiefs offense.
That's what's so good about opening weekend. We watch all of vanilla preseason games, but these weapons that teams get, Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs, we want to see how they use them. Is it going to be like that Tyreek Hill-esque stuff going again? You said they're going deep. I want to see it tonight.
Bombs away, right? We talked about it. It's kind of a reinvention here again for them. Part 2, they came into the league, taking the league by storm. They had that Tampa Super Bowl. Everybody started to play deep. Don't let Mahomes throw deep. It kind of caught on fire throughout the league. They got good at the short passing passing game. They want to go back to bombs away again, and I think we're all excited with Xavier Worthy and Rashee Rice and Hollywood Brown.
They do, but they prove to themselves that they can win a different way. They're a more physical team now than they were a few years ago. So if Worthy shows up, particularly early on in the season, they're going to be a hard offense to stop.
Yeah, I saw Mecole Hardman, the savior of last year's Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson, number 8, he just walked past us out of the locker room.
Mark Andrews is going out. Tight ends are going out.
Ooh, gotta be happy to see Mark Andrews very happy. But Lamar Jackson, coming off of that MVP run, he already said, listen, I did not expect to have 2 MVPs before I hoist a Lombardi trophy. But you gotta get past the Chiefs. That's the hardest part to make it out of the AFC.
And for one, let's start off with this. I played against him too. You talk about let Derrick Henry run you over slowly. Just try to get your hands on Lamar Jackson. That's the toughest part. But I love he only talks about winning a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He likes MVPs. He likes all that. But he's pushing his teammates. Let's have a vision and a goal to go win a Super Bowl.
And ultimately, that's what's going to be the evaluation of him this year. Can he take the next step, go to the Super Bowl, win a Super Bowl? But there are a lot of steps before he gets there. And so John Harbaugh is going to do a great job with this team to say, I got it. I know where we want to go in February. We got to take care of this week, this game, 1 week at a time. It's all coach speak. It's all cliche,
right.
But it's true.
It's the truth. I mean, they were at the top of the mountain almost last year. Now they got to start back at ground zero. But we know Lamar, there's nothing he can't do on the football field. He's continued to progress in almost every area of his game. He's a great passer. He's a great decision maker. We see that. There's one thing left. It really is. It's the Super Bowl. He's 2-4 in playoff games, right? He's lost to some quarterbacks in the playoffs that are not as good as he is, right? So that's the standard he's stuck in, and he's going to have to kind of fight those demons on the football field to prove everybody wrong.
Lamar Jackson coming off of career highs in completion percentage, passing yards, 24 touchdown passes, and they had the NFL's best record. It's literally like just the postseason. That's going to be the question for Lamar as he continues to cement his own legacy.
Yeah, and you talked about like Mark Andrews and different guys. Isaiah Likely is a guy that plays tight end that stepped up for them last year. So Lamar Jackson, everything he could have won is now it feels like it's right there. So he has to just make sure, not just his play, but being more vocal like they talked about. His leadership, I think, is the thing that takes him over the top.
Absolutely. He's got a look in his eye. He's taken ownership of this team. And I think he's evolved as a quarterback. Obviously an elite runner, but his progression as a passer has been significant. He's going to run less. He's still going to be a threat to run all the time. He'll run in the big critical moments,
right.
But he has grown so much as a passer, progressing through the route combinations, throwing the ball to the right guy, his accuracy, throwing different kinds of balls. He's an MVP for a reason.
Right, and he's got the weapons to go along with it. Right early on in his career, I think we all complained, can we get some better receivers in Baltimore for Lamar? Zay Flowers is the real deal. He's going to have something to prove tonight. After the AFC Championship game, the fumble, a big penalty. Rashad Bateman is very talented but had injury issues. So I think there's a lot here on this Baltimore football team that we know is Super Bowl caliber.
And we had a chance to talk to Zay Flowers a little bit. I mean, he was excited, all smiles, like happy to be back out on the field. There's no lingering feel.
Doesn't feel like it. He wants to prove people wrong and put on a show tonight.
100%. But also, Lamar Jackson lost a little bit of weight, just so you guys know. He said he's not as gassed when he's running, which makes me a little nervous, which should also make Hamilton a little bit nervous on the other side.
Yeah, and I think having a guy like
all right,
Kyle
I'm back,
Hamilton,
I'm back.
you talk
Sorry about that. Chico
like
was
Lamar
out the
Jackson
door.
on offense. Kyle Hamilton's that guy on defense. I went and talked to Kyle Hamilton in pregame. I looked up to him. I'm like, you know, I used to play the same position as you, but you're huge. And I think his versatility.
Right, I'm going to go help her now.
That guy such a great
and what I love about their defense is they're so good on all 3 levels.
I'll be right back. We ain't got but 36 in here.
Roquan Smith, you talk about leadership. This guy, everybody follows him. An unbelievable player. He rallies everybody. Is contagious throughout the team. He's this generation's Ray Lewis for them, and they're awfully good. They were the most complete team in football last year. They got to find a
The chosen son of Kansas City, number 15, Patrick Mahomes. The reason why, no matter what type of team you have, whoever you have on the offense, whoever you have on defense, you think to yourself, if Patrick Mahomes has the ball in his hands with a chance to win the game, you're going to win.
No doubt, and there's a misperception about Patrick Mahomes. Everybody thinks that, hey, he's a seat-of-the-pants type guy. He's kind of winging it out there. There's no smarter quarterback in the NFL. There's no tougher quarterback in the NFL. There's no more competitive quarterback, and there's no quarterback who plays better in the big moments. You can't play great in the big moments and be a seat-of-the-pants guy. This guy's a leader of the team. He's a generational player. We all know that. And the problem is the defenses he goes against, they know that too.
Hey, no, it brings an energy to the stadium. It wakes everybody up. It's Mahomes. He's got the Jordan, the Brady effect on his football team. The expectations. We always expect him to win. In fact, he wins so much, I think we're kind of shocked when he does it now. That's where we've gotten. That's how special he is. And like I was trying to say in the parking lot when I was getting bumped by all these people and everything, there is an aura about him. I don't even know if I spoke English in that first segment. I'm not sure.
The tough crowd in KC.
You heard it. Like you just said, when he ran out, that energy, you talk about 3P, you talk about a team ready to go. This crowd, they're trying to will this game. They yelled at us. I was scared to say who I was going to pick.
Oh, yeah. We're going to tell them.
So they're fired up, ready to go.
The Ravens even watch Mahomes run on the field. That says it all.
But what I also love about Patrick Mahomes, as we take a look at Travis Kelce as well, is that he doesn't shy away from the three-peat conversation. Even today, he posted on Instagram, like, everyone's going to say, how can we do it? How can we do it? In your conversation with him, Chris, he doesn't shy away from it. And sometimes guys are like, don't say dynasty. Like, let us go do it. Let's take it one game at a time. Nah, let's talk about it and be about it.
In Simsey's piece, everybody was using the word embrace. They embrace these moments. He loves to play football. He loves being Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs, and he's soaking up every minute of it. He's squeezing the blood out of the rock, and again, it's contagious throughout the team, throughout the city, throughout the National Football League. I absolutely love the guy.
I flash back to when I was a player and you played against Mahomes. It was the Mahomes rules that week. You had to always know that every play is still alive. It could be 5 seconds, 10 seconds, because he could scramble around and he can launch a ball all the way across the field, or he can run and scramble. So this defense, you can practice and have somebody do it in practice. It's different once you get out on the field and see it full speed.
It's scary. It's very reminiscent of your Patriots team, right? They can win a bunch of different ways. Defense, run the ball, the versatility, right? Shaq talked about the blueprint. They got a lot of blueprints here, and that's where I think the whole league should be on notice, because the Chiefs can do it whatever way they want to do it.
They got the blueprint. Let me tell you, the architect is number 15 Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, and what they've been able to build here. 3-time Super Bowl MVP, 2-time NFL MVP. We're getting ready to kick off this season.
New FanDuel customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets guaranteed. Plus, with FanDuel, all customers get a free 3-week trial of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV when they place any $5 bet.
My pledge is to keep you safe.
I'm your new lieutenant.
I've not given up. I'm just getting started.
Law & Order Thursday, new October 3rd on NBC and Peacock.
I'll get you when you least expect it.
Got scorpions? Arizona Pest Control will hunt them down.
Bugs got you stressed. Call the best Arizona.
All right, y'all. Everything's over. Everything is over. Chico's gone. The COO is home. Pinto, hello. Welcome to the stream. Got my quarters back. What does that mean? Welcome to the stream, Pale Rider. Shout out to the 44 up in here. Subscribe. Like. Theo, the silent, ranting, raving madman version of Val has returned. It's something you just have to experience for yourself. I don't think he's ranting. Is it live or is it Valhalla? What's up, Thor and Elias? Kickoff is in 28 minutes. What? They moved it out further? Are you kidding me? Hate the Packers, bro. I never root for the Packers. Ever. Ever. All right, there we go. There's Taylor Swift.
Up in the booth, Taylor Swift making an appearance.
I'm excited.
Right there, I believe that is Travis Kelce's father, directly to the left of Taylor Swift. It is, and they're having a fun conversation. We were just having a conversation about Derrick Henry in the offseason signing that it was. What does he bring to this Baltimore Ravens offense?
Well, I think, Rodney, he's going to bring a mentality. The guys that the stadium talked about, only 16 runs at that AFC Championship game. If you're Baltimore, you can't do that, and Derrick Henry won't allow you to
took
do
out
that.
today,
Well,
Theo.
he brings size, he brings intimidation.
We got all the stitches taken out today, finally.
But you start looking at their team overall. Yes, they want to make Lamar the MVP. And
now we just need his hair to grow back, and he needs a bat.
If you want to win the Super Bowl, you have to be able to put your hands in the ground and run that football, and they can definitely do that with Derrick Henry.
And against
I'm going to let him
Kansas
get
City,
in
you
the
want to
pool
keep
tomorrow,
Patrick
though.
Mahomes off the field. You want to have those long drives, 5, 6, 7 minute drives.
I'm going to let him make his
running the
return to the
football
pool
and running
tomorrow.
the clock.
Derrick Henry is
I should have
6'3",
went live
probably
this morning,
240
Chad.
pounds.
You should have seen my backyard.
Because he has a deadly stiff
The
arm.
hummingbirds,
You have to hit him low. You have
they
to
must
hit
be
him in
headed
his
down
knees. You have to be
south
able to wrap up and wait for the
because
cavalry to
it
come.
looked like World War III out there, y'all. The hummingbirds, I bet you I had 30 vying for the main feeder. At least 30 of them.
Against little boys, and you said that's
We're getting 2 goats. For sure, we're naming one of them Valhalla. Thank you.
An intimidating factor.
Thank you.
But once again, they have to feed him the ball. They got 2 big tight ends. They
Wife
got a lot
wants
of
you or the
weapons, but he
COO
has
to
be
name the second
feature
goat.
guy.
And Chris Jones taken to the field as well. Chris Jones with the big contract, and there he is on week number 1.
Yeah, they're both males, right?
Defensive player the last couple years in all of football. I mean, he's just amazing.
Name
He
the
can
second
line
one,
up anywhere
Thor.
on defense, his enthusiasm, his energy, and just coach, he gets better. The bigger the moments, he gets better.
Valhalla the goat
we were at
and
the
Thor the
stadium
goat.
last year. He was not playing. He was in the press box, and we said that's going to be
Yeah.
a big problem.
No, he didn't
for
love
them.
it.
They got him signed the next week. Their defense
He
took
did
off
really
when
good
he
for
came
me
back.
today, though.
He
He
is a
cries the
great
whole time
football
that he's in there,
And
like
what happened week
howls.
1, we saw Detroit get all over
And
Kansas
so they made
City.
me wait
How
an
about Trent
hour.
McDuffie? You were just mentioning
And he
his
was
game. What
howling
stands
the
out to you?
entire
He's just an
time.
outstanding young cornerback. I mean, this is a young man that can play
But
outside.
in terms of trips to the vet the last couple years, this was the best one.
Blitzer. He's not afraid to tackle.
What's
He's
up,
just a great
Roberto
playmaker,
Rodriguez?
And they got a special guy.
And without
in him.
L'Jarius Sneed this year, he's going to now be the #1 guy. He's going to be on the
Should have
best
live
receiver.
streamed the
And he can definitely
hummingbirds.
handle
These 2
Yeah, there
tight
is a
ends for the
channel
Baltimore
where it
Ravens.
does nothing but
Mark
hummingbirds.
Andrews,
I might
Isaiah
do it in the
Likely
morning.
as well.
I
Gonna
might
have
go
to go
live
up against
tomorrow morning,
McDuffie.
just for
You've been
shits and
talking
giggles.
about those 2 guys, though, for a long
'Cause
time.
it's something
I
to
love
see.
Isaiah Likely, and he's so big and so
It definitely
athletic.
is
You can
something to
literally
see.
put him
I
in the
actually
slot
held up
and
a
let him
handheld
be
one
the
that I
slot
got, and
wide
they were
receiver
drinking
and
out
have
of it, out
Mark
of my
Andrews.
hand.
But if I'm the Ravens, I'm coming out in a lot of 12 formation, 2 tight ends, 1 running back, and I'm going to run the football, play action pass, and try to create mismatches with those big tight
Valhalla
ends.
and Thor,
We
the
got
goats.
McDuffie on the screen. One thing you mentioned, Rodney, we'll see him
go.
blitzing. Some Steve Spagnuolo likes to bring him off the corner.
If I'm starting a defense
Thor,
and I'm
who's the
starting a
steal?
secondary, he's my #1 pick. He is that good of a player. He's
Hey, I missed you
outstanding.
too,
You guys no
DJ. Good
stranger
to
to
see you,
playing in
man.
these
Good to
kickoff
see
games.
you.
I go back to 2003. The Colts, they
747
lost that
McCarthy.
AFC
Yes.
Championship game
Hey,
to
did
New
y'all
England,
see the
Coach.
paint job
That means the
on the
2004 kickoff game.
on the
You had to then
Fadland
go
Express?
into New England.
Some
How
of
do
you didn't get here
remember
early
that?
enough.
Jack, it was 20 years ago.
Brand new paint jobs
Yesterday, we're in the same
for football
situation
for the
as Baltimore.
Fadland
I was
Express.
Listening to guys talk about Lamar Jackson. He's been great. He's been the MVP. Hasn't done this. Hasn't beaten Mahomes. We were getting the same thing.
And
Peyton's
General
good.
Thor
He's
joins
great,
me
puts
in
up
the
numbers,
Lambeau.
Can't beat New England. So we have to go up there and play these guys. And all the coach speak in the world, everything is, oh, it's just one game. It's no different. It's not. This is a huge game for Baltimore. There's pressure on them. And what I told our team,
I don't
we've
know
got
off
to
the
go
top
up
of my
there
head,
and win
Danny.
the game. If we don't win, we're going to be back there in the playoffs, and that's exactly what
happened. Like it was a must-win for us because we did not want to go into that dome and have to play you guys.
I think I've got it scheduled on the main page, though, Danny. I think I'm doing the Rams this week.
Difficult to beat those guys.
Let's take it back out to Kansas City and Maria Taylor.
All right, appreciate it, Jack. You know, one guy who made a really big impact as a rookie for the Chiefs was Rashee Rice, but much of the focus over the offseason was on his arrest after a street racing incident that left multiple people injured. So, Mike Florio, as we bring you back in, why is Rice still eligible to play tonight despite facing some felony charges?
Well, Maria, 10 years ago, the league began to use paid leave,
nice
technically known as the commissioner exempt list, for players who are facing certain charges
any
that have
plane,
not yet been
any
convicted.
car,
And
any color.
One felony count is enough to make a player
was
eligible for paid
play.
leave. Rice faces 8 felony counts, but the difference is the league typically uses paid leave for situations involving allegations of domestic violence. And in this case, the league has said that for now it doesn't anticipate putting Rice on the commissioner exempt list, barring a material change to the case. One material change could be a guilty plea to one of the pending charges, but that's not expected because there's no trial date. The earliest it could happen, I'm told, is December of this year. So look for this season to play out, Rice to be available. After the season, the case is resolved, and then the league will likely impose discipline under the personal conduct policy, Maria.
All right, appreciate it, and we'll follow along for the latest on Pro Football Talk. All right, players warming up. We still got a little slight drizzle out here on the field. We'll see whether or not the guys need an umbrella. You know, they're a little soft. And we'll be right back after this.
Take my hair.
Commercial break, y'all. Commercial break. Yeah, I fed him. Yeah. Chiefs, Ravens tonight. Packers, Eagles tomorrow. Rams, Lions Sunday. What are you having? What are you having? Enchiladas? No, I don't. She wouldn't go in there with us for naps. I think Billy picked some up when we were at the door and I were after that. What is this? It's got music, so I can't use it. Who's a Raiders fan? Here's his Danny. RM is a Raider fan. Who else we got? Is it Schmidt? Is Schmidt a Raider fan? John Lyons? We got a few. What's for dinner? I had a gyro at 2 with the meat from Costco, so I don't think I'm going to have dinner. No bobblehead, El Shiva. You know that. You know that, girl. No Dodger baseball tomorrow either. I guess you have to go over to Sports Lounge tomorrow night. Because I'm not going to try to stream 2 places at once, y'all. I'm not going to try to do that shit. I'm going to do that NFL game tomorrow. I'll do the Dodger game on Saturday. Sunday, I'll do Red Zone all day. And the Sunday night football game. And then Monday night football. And then Tuesday, we'll catch back up with the Dodgers. So I'm only going to do 1 game of the Cleveland series and 2 games of the Cubs. Andrew Pantoja, Raiders. Welcome to the stream, Andrew. Does the NFL have bobbleheads? I think so. I don't think the NFL does giveaways, though, Elishiva. I don't think they do at-stadium giveaways. The autumn wind is howling, says John. Rhodes is a known Raider hater. Rhodes is a well-known Raider hater. Are we doing something here?
And stuff. If it was their decision, I would do it all the time. And so Coach Reed, he's like, go be you, go do who you are, have fun. And then Travis is the other side because he always like challenges me. Like he'll have a play design where he like possibly could have the behind the back, and I don't do it. He'll just call me soft. He's like, bet you won't do it in the game and stuff like that. And so they're pressuring me to try to do it.
Every coach I ever played with, limit distractions, limit distractions, limit distractions. And then it's Kelsey decides to start dating the most famous person in the world. How do you guys seem to embrace this stuff and make it all work?
I mean, I think it starts with Coach Reed because he always says, "What's your personality show?" He wants you to have fun. When you have a guy like Trav, it's just because he's such a good dude. Like it's true, it's real. He's outside the building, he's doing this stuff, but when he's in the building, he's working his tail off to be the best of the best.
Do you feel like you notice a difference with Taylor Swift? Like even when you go out, you're the most famous sports guy in America.
I know being a girl dad, how cool it is for me. Yeah. I mean, to see like these little girls, these daughters, and how much they're loving and spending time with their dad watching football, and then meeting Taylor and realize how genuine and cool she is. I mean, I think that's been special to me because, I mean, she's, like you said, the most famous person in the world. She could not be, and she's really interested in football, and she asks a lot of great questions. She's already drawing up plays.
So I imagine I am nowhere to be seen in a YouTube search, y'all. I imagine
it's not even that
nowhere
distraction. I like playing Sunday Night Football. I like playing the first game of the year. I like playing in the Super Bowl. That's when I watched it growing up.
Yeah,
why not embrace it? Embrace being that show that comes to town and gets to play against the best of the best and get the best from every single team. Just being part of it. I mean, it's been a heck of a ride, and I'm enjoying every single bit of it.
Hey, we enjoyed every single bit of that conversation, but Patrick Mahomes never shying away from the spotlight. We got to see if the Taylor Swift play makes it out onto the field. But Chris, what was your takeaway? A great conversation that you had with him.
Thank you very much. I mean, I'm honored to do an interview with Patrick Mahomes. He's a special human being, let alone a special athlete and a special quarterback. He's an all-time great already. I really appreciate him opening up with me the way he did. Here's another nugget for you with Mahomes, right? One thing he said. He did go in, he went, hey, there's no defense that I haven't seen. And I said, really? Like, even if you don't study it during the week? He's like, I've seen it at some point. So he's getting to that Brady level of where he feels like there's nothing you could throw at him that he's not prepared for.
Even though I don't think they're going to three-peat, you got to understand and respect that.
Right.
The thought process of, I've seen it all. You don't see everything just because you show up and play. That's dedication. That's film study. Understanding what you see. So now you take that along with his ability to create plays, extend plays, throw the ball down the field. Those are the Mahomes rules that I talked about. When you're a defender, you better know this week we got a new set of rules.
Absolutely. You know, John Harbaugh worked for Andy Reid for 9 years in Philadelphia. I asked Harbs, I said, hey, what makes Andy Reid great? Very demanding, challenges everybody, but he has an amazing way to get on everyone's wavelength. When you watch Patrick Mahomes in that interview, it's amazing how the head coach and the quarterback are on each other's wavelength, and that's why they have success. Belichick and Brady, I had Jimmy Johnson and Troy Aikman. The greatness and the reason these guys can three-peat is the relationship. These guys are simpatico. Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, they're hard to beat.
Kind of like us.
Right, like, yes.
Exactly.
But it's
simpatico.
The culture there. It is the culture. When you go to the practice, you go, wow, they're working, but they're having fun doing it.
Just put who
they
you're
know when it's time to get
chat,
serious, and of course that's why they are.
Put who
they
your
are.
favorite
and they've had to do it several different ways. Like you said, he's seen every single different defense, but he's had to do it on an ankle that hurt. He's had to find ways with his defense, and he's manufactured win after win after win. We're about to celebrate. It's going to get underway, but first we're going to have a moment of remembrance. Here's the Chiefs PA announcer.
Senseless gun violence after the city's celebration of Chiefs Super Bowl
Crazy
58
talk
victory.
about specific
For those
fans not
impacted,
being
we
smart,
see you,
just to
we
write
grieve
four
with you,
sentences and
we
use
stand
incorrect
united.
words is
In the
anthem.
midst of the chaos of
All
that
right,
day,
y'all, don't get
heroism
going
abounded
now.
when many, uniformed and not, ran
get to
toward
acting a
danger
fool
and
now.
acted swiftly and bravely, demonstrating the strength
What's
of
up,
our
Valhalla?
city
You
and the
actually
people
popped
who
up in
call
my
it home.
recommended list
We're
as
thankful for and
M.
will
Parks
always support you.
666.
We ask
Hey,
you
I
to join us
appreciate it,
in a
man.
moment of
Good
silence in
news.
remembrance of Lisa Lopez Galvan,
I still like the
who
Vikings,
tragically
that was
lost her
huge.
life that day. The
I
thoughts
still
and
like 'em
prayers
too,
of the
y'all,
Chiefs
but
organization
I just
remain
don't
with
ever
her loved
expect them
ones.
to do anything. I think they suck.
Thank you.
Rams for LSU.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the GEHA deck in the West End Zone for a special performance of Lift Every Voice and Sing by Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter Tasha Cobbs Leonard.
I'm going to go off screen for this.
Well, we have patiently waited 207 days and about 40 extra minutes, but the 2024 season is officially about to kick. We got the Chiefs celebration coming up, and Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, and Melissa Stark on the other side of the break.
All right, so another commercial break, then they'll come back and do the ceremony for the Chiefs championship. And we'll go from there, y'all. We will go from there. Subscribe, like, share it out on your social media, y'all. Let's try to get a crowd up in here, up in here. You can vote in today's poll. Who's going to win, Chiefs or Raiders? 79 votes so far. 58% pick the Chiefs, 42% pick the Ravens. Betting is also open. You can use your Valhalla Sports Talk points. They're like points, but with a V, and bet the winner of the game. Bet between 10 and 100,000. If you got that many, and you too could be Voight rich by the end of the evening. No cash value. I'm calling an Ohtani kick return, says Rubio. Raiders, says John Lyons. I think I'm going to skip dinner, new folk. Might just have me some pineapples. What is social media, says Summer Road. I wonder if my buddy's streaming this game. I don't see Big Zig on. I think he can only do Sundays. Let me close some of these out. To save some resources on this computer. At least for this one, y'all. At least for this one, I'm going to play the host. I'll bring you the audio, and I'll just react to their play calls. Hey, Thor, please stop. Please stop licking on your paws. Max is even doing this game. Lottie Dottie, everybody, we like to party. Freaked out the general. Freaked him out. All right, here we go. Back to Arrowhead.
Bowl championship team.
Uh-oh. Little Beastie Boys, you got the right to party, but I don't have the right to play it.
Now is there an encore to the encore? Hi, everyone. Thanks for having us in. Happy season. Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, Melissa Stark is down on the sideline. Season 105 of the NFL,
banner
Chris,
pales in comparison to the Lakers in-season tournament banner.
As a team won 3 in a row. Not in the Super Bowl era. No. Kansas City, can they do it? Of course they can.
True.
They're the favorites to do it. And they've got the Hall of Fame troika of Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes
At least
and
the
Travis
ones I've
Kelce.
seen.
But you get the feeling the Chiefs have almost moved past football. They're kind of entertainers.
A little bit.
Right? It's football and a show here in
Collinsworth and
Kansas City.
Tirico on the
But
call,
let's go
y'all.
back to the 2023 season for just a moment. They were a good, not great team at that point. But then
we're
they
trying
go into
hard
the
to get to
playoffs
500
and they
views
flip
and
some
50
kind of
likes
switch
yet.
that only they seem to be able to do, and it was lights out for the rest of the NFL.
And this place is ready to rock as the Chiefs get ready to come out and take the field here at Arrowhead. On the other side of that field tonight, Baltimore. Baltimore lost the championship game at home. Don't forget, they had the best record in the NFL last year. They've got Lamar Jackson, and since he's been their quarterback,
At least
they're the
they didn't
best
play it
running
on
team in
air.
football. And now, Chris, they had the best running back since he came into the league in Derrick Henry.
If they
And
did, I
Lamar
missed it.
Jackson was unbelievable a season ago. He did everything right. The only thing he could not do is beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, join the club. Nobody else seems to be able to do that either. But you
Roger
think
started
about
7'10",
Lamar Jackson,
says Sports
the
Lounge.
MVP. You think about 250-pound Derrick Henry. In the same
I probably just screwed up the thumbnail.
That would get the attention of the
All right,
85
Chiefs take the
Bears. This
field,
is a
y'all. Chiefs
fantastic
take the
matchup
field.
out here tonight.
It has the attention of Chiefs Kingdom and the Kansas City Chiefs, but they've got offensive stars in Mahomes and Kelce and company.
Right.
These were the two best
Bless you.
defenses in the NFL last year. The field is
Let me
littered with some of
refresh.
the best offensive stars. It's the
Sportsnet.
perfect way to start the National Football League season. The 105th NFL season set to
Let's see
begin.
what they give us.
The big headline question, can the Chiefs three-peat? The first chapter written tonight. Kansas City, Baltimore. It's a rematch of the AFC Championship. We kick off the season next on NBC.
All right, commercial break, y'all. I'm a little worried about Sportsnet Canada and their stat page, but we'll see, y'all. I know I'm going to have to adjust it on screen, too. Three nights till Sunday night, says Rubio bleeds blue. Bostrom in the house. Big stick is perfect for today's weather, says O. Hector Valero in the house. What's up, Hector? Uh-oh. All right, I gotta take this, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, yo. And they're about to be back, looks like.
And it's only on Peacock.
So tomorrow's game is on Peacock, y'all. I don't know how many of you have that. But it's Eagles versus Packers tomorrow night. Rams for the win. Whose house? The Sports Lounge. Sunday Ticket, y'all. First time since Sunday Ticket became a thing that I am not going to have it this year. I'm not paying him that money. I refuse. I don't have YouTube TV. I'm not paying for that shit either. I am going to have to find a way to access Red Zone, though. I think I'm going to have to do that tomorrow. I think that's going to be like $100.
For tonight's national anthem, performed by
Grammy
Award-winning powerhouse singer-songwriter Coco Jones.
All right, I'll go offline for the anthem, y'all.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Flyover by a stealth bomber, y'all. Fireworks.
B-2 stealth flyover, setting the tone for the start of the season. And just a few minutes ago, Melissa Stark spoke with the Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes.
The Chiefs attempting to do something no team has ever done, win 3 straight Super Bowls. Patrick, a slight delay to this one, but how prepared is this team to meet that challenge?
Yeah, I think the guys are just ready to step on the football field and play. It's been a long off season, a lot of fun, but now it's time to get back to football.
The Ravens have a long history of outstanding defenses. How do you approach this one tonight?
You gotta be patient. It's a great defense and a great football team, and we know that. It's gonna be a lot of fun out there.
Travis Kelce told us this week he wants to make sure that you go down as the best quarterback to ever play the game. How do you two make each other better?
I think we just go out there and have fun. That's what football's all about at the end of the day, is having fun and going out there and playing
500
hard.
views, y'all, 50 likes.
Good luck tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Melissa, thank you. Andy Reid starting his 26th consecutive year as a head coach, 12th in Kansas City, where he's become the 5th head coach to win at least 3 Super Bowls.
We find
John
$1 million
Harbaugh
football
on
because we got to get it.
in Philadelphia before being hired by Baltimore. Now his 17th year as the Ravens head coach, highlighted by winning Super Bowl 47. 75 degrees, overcast, as we welcome you to the NFL kickoff presented by YouTube TV. Game delayed some 20 minutes because of weather, not out of the woods for showers the rest of the night. Rob Riggle, the comedian, bangs the drum to get the 73,000 going here at Arrowhead. After a record low season of kickoff returns, no kickoff returns.
So it looks like Baltimore's going to get the $1 million football first.
The dynamic kickoff, players are lined up closer to the return men. So if the ball is kicked into the 20-yard target, it must be returned.
We go to the alt screen and fix that over there as well.
But the 30, and the feeling is we might see a lot of touchbacks to start the season. Deontay Hardy back deep for Baltimore, along with John Kelly. In 5 months, the party ends with a table for 2 on Bourbon Street. The
All right, $1 million football is set.
Orleans begins 105th NFL season is underway with a touchback.
All right, touchback. New kickoff rule this year, y'all.
Lamar Jackson.
All right, let me get this dialed in, y'all.
Alabama. Zay Flowers, Boston College.
Rashad Bateman, Minnesota.
Mark Andrews, Oklahoma.
Isaiah Likely, Coastal Carolina. Ronnie Stanley, University of Notre Dame.
Andrew Voorhees, USC.
Tyler Linderbaum, Iowa.
Daniel Falele, Minnesota.
Patrick McCary, Westlake High School.
McCary, one of the three changes on the offensive line. One thing that doesn't change, this is as loud a building as there is in the NFL. Here we go.
Jackson in the shotgun.
Lamar Jackson. Derrick Henry. Yard and a half. Not much more. The handoff coming from the man who won the MVP. Starting his 7th year with the Ravens. He won the Heisman at Louisville. Now 2 league MVPs. He's dropped weight.
They got that BetMGM thing
now
that has screwed it up.
In this preseason, we visited with an energized, enthused Lamar Jackson last night. When the
So
Ravens
I'll have to make a new capture deal to eliminate that.
Big receiving threat, Zay Flowers, the rookie star a year ago, the big turnover in the championship game. Out of the backfield, it's Justice Hill. First flag of the season's down. Flowers on cue. Gets not much. Drew Tranquil to stop. Sean Hockley is the referee for this kickoff game. And asking Andy Reid if he wants to push him back 5 or have 3rd and 7.
Illegal formation. Left tackle number 79 was lined up in the backfield. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
I guess they're serious, Mike. We've been told that they're going to call this very closely, and he's got to be across the back end line of the center, and apparently not. So we are starting off making a statement from the
tomorrow night, y'all. Tomorrow night, I'll bring the scoreboard back into this box. For tonight, this is what we got.
Much of last year. Andy Reid takes the penalty, 2nd and 13. Andrews in the slot closest to you. Lamar. Chase throws it to Hill. Complete. Got about the penalty yardage back. Not much more. Jawari Connor, who's the starting nickel, sets up 3rd down.
Here's going to be
I know this isn't ideal. You guys don't have the time clock or anything.
Against not 1 but 2
I'll add that
guards for the Ravens.
in the morning.
And right away goes around Valhalla, and they're just going to have to be better than that. That was everybody's concern with this offensive line that had to replace 3 players.
And we'll have to get rid of the chat box as well.
And the Chiefs.
3rd and 11. The heat's coming. Lamar gets out of the way. Flips it to Justice Hill. Had to get to the 1st down line at the 40, and he did. Hill out of bounds for a 1st down. So on 3rd and 11, Jackson.
1st down, Baltimore.
And the Ravens get a big gain to the 47-yard line.
So Derrick Henry comes in for the first play of the game, and not much of a gain. And Justice Hill comes in to be that receiver. Did he go out? He did not. 1st down, Ravens.
Big pickup of 18 yards.
What's up, Luis Betancourt?
Oklahoma State. Backs up again. It just says 1,000-yard after 1,000-yard season.
1st and 10.
Henry, 8 years with Tennessee. Got a lead blocker, and he's got it. Also got an armful of Chiefs defense. No gain on that one. Chris Jones there. Here are the rest of the KC defenders.
George Karlaftis, Purdue.
Chris Jones, Mississippi State.
Tershawn Wharton, Missouri S&T.
Michael Dana, Michigan.
Nick Bolton, Frisco Lone Star High School. Drew Tranquil, Notre Dame.
Leo Chanel, Wisconsin.
Trent McDuffie, Washington.
Justin Reed, Stan U.
Brian Cook, Cincy.
Jalen Watson, Washington State.
Steve Spagnuolo, outstanding job. Won a 4th Super Bowl as a defensive coordinator last year. They're missing L'Jarius Sneed, one of their star corners, traded to Tennessee.
9, Jackson in the shotgun.
2nd and 9 for Jackson. Lamar has it deflected, and it's incomplete. Flag is down.
Flag on the play.
Chasing after it after getting the tip. And it looks like this is going to be another illegal procedure on Baltimore. And he might decline this. Let's see.
Illegal formation by the offense. Number 65
up, Steve
is
Schmidt?
lined up in the backfield. This penalty's declined. It's third down.
So, Mike, let's think about this for a second. That means they gave him a warning on the first one and didn't call the first one. So basically the officials in their mind could have called this penalty 3 times in the football game. The Ravens are going to have to adjust.
And the deal is, if you drew a line, the belt line in the center,
Third and 9. Third and 9,
guy's helmet's got to be there. You can stand a little bit back, but
so
not
the
too
play
far
on
back.
your
They wanna
screen
make
is
it
behind.
fair for the defense as well. Message sent to the league. All 30 other teams. Third and 9. Chiefs bringing for another flag. Jackson for Zay Flowers downfield and just in the air. It's
and another flag downfield. Multiple flags on the play.
Jalen Watson in that spot where L'Jarius Sneed used to be, was there in coverage. 2 separate fouls, one at the line and that one downfield.
Activate the big defense. I ate too much pizza and ice cream. I may fall asleep.
Illegal formation. Offense number 79 was lined up in the backfield.
Come on, Kubler.
Pass interference. Defense number 35. These penalties offset.
All right, offsetting penalties.
Wow. I mean, they are calling this razor sharp here. And whatever that is, that's a foul there as well. So take a huge play off the books for the Ravens down the field with what should be the 4th time that would have been called.
Chris, you just read John Harbaugh's lips before those replays started. Just tell Ronnie to move up. Ronnie Stanley's got to move up to be even with the guard next to him. So we do it again, 3rd and 9. Might be back again here on this one. No flag is thrown. Jackson from the pocket. For Flowers, he's got it at
the middle, first down.
And a first
Ravens.
down. Zay Flowers, 77 catches in his rookie season. Big hit there for 19.
I tell you, this Zay Flowers is something else. We all know about the championship game. Going to run a little crossing route here across the field. But his elite quickness makes it so difficult to try and stay with him. That is Kansas City's best by far, Trent McDuffie, who was really no match.
2 big 3rd down conversions. 18 yards on the outlet to Hill, 19 to Flowers on that one.
1st and 10.
Ravens at the Chiefs 33.
From the 33.
Jackson out of the pistol. Henry to the right.
Derrick Henry, the big bull, to the right.
Down to the 27-yard line. Chris, if you're a defender, you're a linebacker, you've never seen anything like
Gain
that
of
in the
about
backfield.
6.
No quarterback has run like Lamar since the Michael Vick days. No running back's been that big and that good like Derrick Henry.
And think about what you're having to face now defensively if you're the Chiefs. You've got a 250-pound back that's going one way, and the possibility of Lamar Jackson going
37
the other way.
clock running in the first quarter.
Henry, so somebody's going to have to make some
2nd and
one-on-one
4
tackles on him tonight.
Jackson in the shotgun. Henry behind him. 2 wideouts left.
After the gain of 6, here he goes
Henry
again,
up the middle.
Ahead. Leo Chenal, 54, joining Brian Cook. And the big fella's in there
3
for Kansas City. Chenal's a big linebacker, and he's the same size as Derrick Henry.
3rd and 1.
What's amazing to me about Derrick Henry is here's a guy that weighs 250 pounds. Remember Edgerrin James and how he ran so straight up and down? I mean, can you imagine if he really got lowered behind his pads and slammed into that pile? 3rd and short now. I would imagine we see him again, although Lamar Jackson may surprise the pack.
Jackson
going to keep it. First down and more.
Lamar Jackson takes it into the red zone, and there is the combo that we've been talking about all week.
First down.
There it was.
Well, and what makes the play interesting is they get the lead blocker. So Isaiah Likely is going to go out and lead block and not block the end guy. The end guy in the line of scrimmage is thinking he's going to get kicked out. Instead, he runs all the way around the corner to get the edge and pick up the big first down. And do we want to talk about little skinny Lamar Jackson yet? Supposedly, people that have seen this guy run in practice go, look at
it. All right, ball sits.
Speed is back. He's
just inside the 15-yard line, about the 13-yard, 1st and 10.
And
Jackson going left.
And Lamar taking off, propelling himself to the 5-yard
Gonna be just shy of a first.
With a good first down gain.
One of the things you're going to get is, again, Derrick Henry going one way and a lot of pulling offensive linemen going the other way. So defensively, look how spread they are. That means there's 5 guys on one side of the field, and you've got to handle Lamar Jackson in open space with lead blockers in front. So far, this offense looks impressive.
Isaiah Likely, 80 good red zone targets.
Little I formation action, 1 wide receiver to the right.
2nd and 2.
Handoff, Henry. Right up the middle, touchdown.
Yes, he is in for the touchdown. On his first drive, King Henry looks good in the Ravens purple.
The snap, and as you turn around, I want you to think about what the Chiefs saw there. Daniel Falele at 380 pounds.
5 yards
Patrick
up the middle
Ricard
for the
at
tutty.
300 pounds, and Derrick Henry running the football at 250 pounds. No, thank you.
5-time first-team All-Pro.
Wrong screen, y'all.
Justin Tucker.
Tucker for the extra point.
Out of the hold of Jordan Stout.
Kick is up. It's good.
The Ravens picked up 3 first downs on that drive, as many as they did in the AFC Championship game. And Derrick Henry, the new Raven, he's the first to score in 24.
All right, Raven, the new acquisition. Henry, the new acquisition. First score of the year. 7-0 Ravens. What you talking about, Danny? If you had Henry to score the first touchdown, you just won $600, says Summer O. F. Kermit says Bostrom. Did you get the message about NFL shadow blocking channels? Says RJG. I did not, bud. I did not. For what? Audio? I feel like I've been shadow blocked for about 1.5 years, bro. But the weird shit's going to happen on the NFL side for sure. Sports Lounge. It's going to happen on the NFL side because of YouTube's involvement. So it wouldn't shock me. What did you see, RJ? Let me see if I'm seeing any messages. I can't have the... Yeah, it makes sense. I've only got like 37 views in the last... quite a bit of time. All the NFL in description, titles, and tags.
News now. That's all memories. It is a new season. Baltimore strikes first. First dynamic kickoff for Justin Tucker. Let's see how the Ravens play. In that zone, you've got to return it. Here we go with the return. And it's Carson Steele, the undrafted rookie who electrified Chiefs camp, takes it to the 33 for the KC offense.
Patrick Mahomes II, Texas Tech.
Isaiah Pacheco, Rutgers.
Rashee Rice, SMU.
I'm on the wrong
Xavier
screen.
Worthy, Texas.
Travis Kelsey, Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Noah Gray, Duke.
Kingsley
All right,
Suma
$1 million football over to the Chiefs.
Joe Tooney, North Carolina State. Creed Humphrey, Oklahoma. Trey Smith, Tennessee. Juwan Taylor, Florida.
He's on one side, Suamata is on the other side. That is the rookie. A lot of attention on the starting left tackle. Slant right away, complete to Rashee Rice. Very close to, in fact, has the first down at the 44-yard line. Patrick Mahomes off to the fast start with his receiver. Year 7 as the starting quarterback. Won his 3rd Super Bowl MVP. 2 seasons ago, won his 2nd league MVP.
If you look at the COO page and look at her subscribe list,
stats weren't very
the live
gaudy
stream won't
last year.
show
The
up,
Chiefs
but
have
it will
added
show your
speed,
live, but it won't
trying to
show
get the
on the
offense
feed.
back to that high-flying
Oh,
form.
wow. You're using the audio from Cirrus, right?
He'll roll to no gain, so it will not be a
So
sack.
you probably won't be affected?
Trenton Simpson, the new linebacker, is the starter and got Mahomes there, Chris.
Well, they had a chance on that one. Mahomes just didn't see. I think it was Worthy running across the field, and really it created a huge gap.
Yeah, you're probably
for
right,
himself
bro.
in there. Of course, Xavier Worthy, the fastest guy ever.
I think my views have stopped.
I came close to that.
At the 30s, right? No, you were fast. Isaiah Pacheco.
Pacheco up the middle.
Strong and big, and adds a physical element to this Kansas City offense. A gain of 5 on that second down run. Bring up 3rd and about 5.
Yeah, they like Isaiah Pacheco so much they found another one in Carson Steele, a young guy. They made an
How are you
impression
doing
during the
on your
course of
stream, RJ?
the preseason, but this is one of the elements of this offense and that I think now we're seeing with Baltimore, this power running that allows you to go play action and get creative in the passing game with these great quarterbacks.
That gridiron blitz only has 49.
Officially 3rd and 6.
You got 140 though.
Moved Rice, comes underneath.
9.5 carries.
Rashee Rice into the secondary to the 36-yard line. Gain of 16.
First down,
Kansas City,
Chiefs.
First down. Flag down at the back end of this.
But a flag.
Personal foul, illegal horse collar tackle, defense number 0. It's a 15-yard penalty added to the end of the play. It's first down.
We're chasing Roquan Smith, the all-pro linebacker.
Nobody does this better than the Kansas City Chiefs. They pick out one guy to go high-low against, and you'll see Rashee Rice was the guy underneath, and Worthy was the one on top. And then it's just a choice, and there's Smith and the foul, and this is kind of the way the championship game started as well, if you remember, up and down the field very quickly early in that one.
Grab at the nameplate there. That gets you to 15. It wasn't inside the opening. This is the speedy man, Xavier Worthy, the fastest man to the end zone right away. His first touch, a Kansas City touchdown.
Damn.
Oh, man.
The rookie, first touch. Touchdown, Chiefs. I keep going on the wrong screen, y'all.
We needed our auto racing guys here to call this one. Watch him take this turn, 4.21 seconds.
He gone.
No more worries about whether or not Kansas City has any speed. Beep, beep, here he comes. Golly.
Xavier Worthy. Harrison Butker, bad snap, good job with the hold. The extra point is good.
Extra point is good.
X is spot on to get this one started. I'll leave it at 7. You're watching the NFL Kickoff, presented by YouTube TV.
Don't use the TV audio.
He's got an NFL offer.
Don't play with me.
I think I'm going to take it.
Aren't you a little too old to be playing football?
Wait, what?
They want somebody that can run at 40, not somebody that is 40. When the coach calls your number, you going to say G56. Bingo. How you?
YouTube effing with us. Just shadow banning us or shadow blocking us. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's 35. So do I have NFL in my description? Probably. Damn sure do. I wonder if I can change that right now. Bill Stewart. What's up, man? I'm just gonna finish this one out, bro. I'll fix the ones for the rest of the weekend, though. I'll take it out of there.
Or just after the thunderbolts from the sky that delayed us 20 minutes. A couple of thunderbolts. Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry on the ground, and then Xavier Worthy's electrifying speed to the house. 5 plays, 67 yards.
So 5:55 to go in the first quarter.
7 apiece. Kicks this into the end zone, and the Ravens will take a knee, and that touchback brings it to the 30, and here's Melissa Stark.
Mike, after the Ravens' opening drive, 2 members of the Chiefs defense,
Thanks for letting me know,
and Malik Herring, went into the medical tent.
Thanks for letting me know.
The unaffiliated neurotrauma consultant also went in there. Official word from the team, they were both evaluated for a concussion, and they have both been cleared to play.
Herring on the sideline, McDuffie is out on the field, and Chris, that is huge for this Kansas City D.
It is certainly huge because they were not able to retain L'Jarius Sneed, and I thought Trip McDuffie and L'Jarius Sneed played about as well together on the back end of that.
See what you're saying, though. It's obvious it's being blocked.
Had a lot to do with that rain.
From the 30, Jackson floats it out.
Yeah, it doesn't even show you the red spot, RJ, that shows you're online.
Isaiah Likely, 3rd year out of Coastal Carolina. And Chris, when Mark Andrews was hurt at the end of last year, Likely stepped up.
He did, but really what's happening here is the Ravens have already
Max
established
doesn't have
the
NFL in his either.
And so Isaiah Likely was able to get a one-on-one
Rashee
route down the field as those linebackers step up. You don't just tackle Derrick Henry. You got to get a little forward momentum going, right? And that's what makes it so difficult to cover one-on-one on the back end. Likely's like having a receiver out there.
Henry, his time stopped at the line of scrimmage. Keeps in there Derek Donnie, the 7th-year man out of Florida State, picking up at 91. There for the stop, no gain.
Well, early in that first drive, we saw Chris Jones kind of take over and be able to make a few plays in there. He's back in. Now it's a 2nd and long situation. This is when you don't want to play against the Kansas City Chiefs. Really, either one of these teams.
Restart the Super Bowl because of it?
Steve Spagnuolo.
Because of the word Super Bowl?
Begin to blitz some of those guys out of the secondary, get all the exotic things that led them to a championship last year.
Well, these streams have been scheduled for 5 weeks. So I imagine they hit me a long time ago.
First to exchange pleasantries before 3rd and 6. Offensive coordinator for Baltimore, Todd Monken, year 2. Good college
happy
run
birthday,
at the
Old.
University of Georgia. Interviewed for a couple of head coaching jobs with the Chargers and the Panthers. Back here running the Ravens offense this year.
Yeah, and one thing we've seen out of Lamar Jackson is he looks pretty confident in this offense.
Oh, tracking, RJ.
He looks a little more in control of it at the line of scrimmage, directing traffic and making some decisions out there.
3rd and 6.
They need 6. Pressure comes. It's Hill out of the backfield.
The Bluey.
Tackle by Justin Reed, the safety. Stops him after a gain of 2. And Baltimore will punch it away.
That's what you have to do when you're playing Baltimore. Baltimore is a team that prides itself on beating you up. You got to turn around and beat them up. I thought in the championship game last year, Travis Kelce was really the guy that kind of set that tone early in that ball game. And right there, one more time with Justin Reed.
Year 3 for Jordan Stout as the Baltimore.
We're tracking RJ. Tracking, dude.
Back there for KC.
So you're pulling from Cirrus then.
Stout drops the nose down. Try to pin him back deep. Hartman, fair catch the 10. The kick is 40. It's all net. Kansas City will take over at their own 10. For drive number 2 of the Chiefs season. Trying to get Super Bowl.
So the Chiefs get the $1 million football. I keep forgetting that I changed my button numbers. And here we go. So I gotta fix my descriptions and my headers. I gotta add the scoreboard to the screen too. And I gotta probably get Cirrus. Westwood One Radio. Yeah, it'll be interesting tonight, RJ, to see some of the channels that I know have been around as long as mine and see what they're doing. But I see Gridiron Blitz is struggling. He's sitting at 59, and he usually has well over 100. And he's always used the game audio. Max, I don't think uses audio ever, so he's got 116. Very interesting. What's up, dog catcher? Matter of fact, RJ. Matter of fact, it says no data up there on my studio page. Now it went back to excellent connection. So yeah, they're playing, bro. Interesting. Yeah, me too, Luis.
Your voices. Look who's back. Back again. I won't sing it for you. Taylor back in the house. Taylor Swift.
First and 10 from the 10.
First down from Mahomes.
Mahomes back to pass. The dump off to Pacheco.
In the open field, Isaiah
Pacheco loose.
Gain of 23. Shown the sideline by Brandon Stevens, but Malik Harrison missed the tackle.
What's going on, Clayton?
I tell you, they are just so good at this, Mike. This is a team that uses their backs and their tight ends to chip on those edge players. So their best 3 offensive linemen are the 3 interior.
Yeah, I got you, buddy. I got you. I'm just going to do this one, and then I'll fix everything tonight.
Make big plays just like that.
I'm not going to restart. If I restart, I'll just not do it.
33, Mahomes in the middle. Rice on the run again. Rashee Rice, 19 more yards.
First down, Chiefs.
At the 48-yard line. This offense is humming right away.
And the beat goes on for Rashee Rice, a guy with 21 explosive plays, tied for the most on this team.
What you making?
So many of them catch and run.
Enchiladas?
Smith trying to hang with him, just not going to happen. And you're talking about one of the most athletic linebackers in the game. And boy, I tell you, Roquan can work the middle of the field a little like a Travis Kelce.
Do we ever get jelly? No.
23 and 19, and now Pacheco on the ground. Kyle Hamilton says, enough of this.
Yeah, it literally says no data, RJ.
Nnamdi Madubuike, McKinney North High School.
Michael Pierce, Sanford. Trevor Jones, UConn.
Adafe Owe, Penn State.
Roquan Smith.
All right, listen up, y'all. Listen up.
Clemson.
Kyle Van Noy, Brigham University.
I'm going to end this stream, y'all.
SMU. Kyle Hamilton, Notre Dame.
Marcus Williams, University of Utah.
I'm going to literally end it.
Alabama.
I'm sorry,
Number
Sheila
one
and Deb
scoring
Dave.
defense in the NFL last year. Rice again. This time his defense is all.
But before I get some kind of
to just the yard. When you
a
saw the
strike or
names go by
some
in
shit,
that
I'm going to
lineup,
end
you
it.
heard Nnamdi Madubuike, Justin Madubuike, changing his name. Justin, outstanding, was the name he was known by. Outstanding player who has made a household name for himself, Chris, with terrific play the last couple of years.
Appreciate it, El Shiva.
Everybody in the league knows what his name is. He has been fantastic. 13 sacks, the most for any interior defensive lineman. Think of Aaron
So I'm going to have to end it, y'all, because I can't play this audio.
In that category.
Now Nnamdi Madubuike. Samaje Perine is in. Chiefs just picked him up. The pressure's on Mahomes, and he is stopped. David Ojabo, it's been a long time for Ojabo. He tore his Achilles on his pro day at Michigan a couple of years ago.
Tomorrow,
Only 2 sacks in his first 2 years.
tomorrow I'm going to try it
Stop
again,
there
but I'm
here
going
at
to try
the
my
airport.
descriptions
He
different
has to
and
be
see if
so
it.
pumped. You talked about it.
But it sounds
2
like it's the
years
audio.
of trying to get back on the football field and big time here on opening night.
Let's go to
Runs down.
Westwood.
First quarter
Is
comes
Westwood
to an
a
end.
a
Ravens
website,
7,
RJ?
Chiefs 7. It's time now for our Accenture.
I don't have Cirrus
in-game
anymore either.
update. It's a chance for us to catch our breath. What a fast start
Westwood
to this
won?
game. And Chris, when you have 2 teams that play for a championship, can they match that championship level right away? Answer is yes.
Well, they came out, and you knew it was going to be Baltimore who had to initiate this because they had to live with that. They had to live with the fact the entire offseason, oh, you guys can't get it done in the big games and the championship moments and Patrick Mahomes, and they were sick of it. They were sick of it, and you saw it on that first drive going right down the field. But the world champs are world champs for a reason. They know how to answer.
And you see the way Kansas City has retooled for this year, adding speed. Hollywood Brown is not in the lineup. He's out. There's speed there. We saw Xavier Worthy, his speed. So it's going to be a fun year here in Kansas City one more time and 3 more fun quarters to come. 7-7 after 1 here at Arrowhead. Back and forth from KC. After
Welcome to the NFL on Westwood 1.
The official business and technology consulting partner of the NFL.
Let me see if this thing syncs up at all. All right, I'm going to end this audio. I'm going to come up on the TV. Oops. Where's my music? It's still going to be a problem though, right, RJ? Because I'm, let's just test it. See how good it syncs. I don't want to be messing with syncing shit up all the time.
Welcome to the NFL on Westwood 1, your home for every primetime and postseason game all season long. And now streaming free as well, sponsored by Pfizer.
Will punt for the Chiefs. They've got a new punter. He has a belt-high long snap and a left-footed punt. Hardy is under it, looking into the lights. It bounces in back of him and trickles into the end zone with the touchback. It'll be to the 20-yard line. It's a 56-yard punt with the net of 36. So another possession coming up for Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. Todd Monken is the second-year.
The TV is way behind.
Local Staples store has hot deals and low prices on everything back.
And there's no way to
for
pause
back to
this.
School. Even technology, save even more with the Easy Rewards program at Staples. What do you think of the offense?
Well, both offenses won their first drive. Both defenses
Westwood
won the third down battle on their second drive. It's kind of what you expected, though.
It's coming
right?
from Peacock.
Both offenses are really good,
from
but
NBC.
both defenses are very good as well. So you're not going to win every time out. You got to be able to answer sometimes, and a nice job by the Ravens defense to answer the Chiefs defense, getting out on third down and giving the ball back to Lamar Jackson with the tie game.
Ravens have their black helmets tonight, their white jerseys, their white pants, their purple and black numbers. lining up with 3 new starters on their offensive line. It's 1st and 10 after the touchback with the punt in the end zone. Offset eye, 20-yard line of Baltimore. Jackson is under center. There are 2 tight ends. Henry the back, 4 on the line. There's the snap, the fake handoff. A block by the left tackle, Stanley. The ball jarred free as he was dropping back to throw. Jackson then pounced on the ball and is brought down about the 13-yard line with heavy pressure from Mike Pennell. And there's a fumble, they say, in the play, and the Chiefs have gotten it. It's a fumble and a late call, and it was recovered inside by Kansas City, and Baltimore has fumbled in the red zone, and the Chiefs will take over. And Jackson, the one to fumble.
And there's that man again, Chris Jones, beating a double team.
They're in the second
on the
quarter too, yo.
Right-hand side, you saw Lamar Jackson change the play. They were in I formation. The Chiefs showed blitz, walked everybody up, so he changed to a play-action pass, trying to get the big play down the field, but had no chance as Chris Jones won quickly.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to end this,
Jones is right there, recovered on the play.
Yeah, it's tied, bro. I was messing around with some buttons.
Mahomes, who is out, and it's a direct snap to the running back, Pacheco, the Wildcat. He runs laterally on the 20. A flag has been thrown. He's inside the 15 of Baltimore, angling to the near sideline and got as far as about the 12. But a flag was thrown immediately. Mahomes was wide.
Offense number 87. It's a 10-yard penalty.
I do. I have NBC in the title, bro.
So Mahomes was there. He quickly vacated. Pacheco took his place. Wildcat, a direct snap to the...
No penalty, y'all. I just had the wrong score because I've been pushing buttons.
The penalty called right there on Kelsey for Kansas City.
Obviously trying to run an outside sweep. Travis Kelsey lost position early. Got his left hand up around Ajabo's right arm. Easy call for the official that was right in front of the run. Although they got that big play on the fumble.
Yeah, this is lame.
Back 10 yards here.
He'll shake it off. Don't worry.
The audio on Westwood 1 is way in front of my TV, and there's no way to speed up the TV.
Caught on the fly, 50, then dropped. In his glove
and there's
hands,
no pause
Pacheco
button on Westwood 1.
Had beaten the coverage. And he was streaking, and he had the ball, and it looked like he was trying to gather his steps underneath the ball, and he just went right through his hands. Incomplete, 2nd and 20.
Yeah, tough catch right there. It's what we call a bullets route, where the back is running towards the sideline, but wheeling up the sideline. They had an underneath defender, and then Marlon Humphrey was up over the top. Patrick Mahomes saw that he had to put a little extra mustard on the football to split those 2 defenders, and it was out in front of Pacheco a little bit. Maybe could have caught it, but with that extra mustard on it, wasn't able to pull it in.
All right, they have called a timeout. The Chiefs have. First timeout for them. Less than 30 seconds into the second quarter. With Kurt Warner,
I hear you,
Harlan, we're in the
I hear you.
Grainger broadcast booth here at Arrowhead in Kansas City. Tackle your to-do list with Grainger.
It's better you
From
do this
locker
now
rooms
than
to
wait till
plant
tomorrow,
floors,
because you're going to be in
Grainger
the same
offers
position until you
supplies
crack the
and
code,
solutions
says
for
RJ.
every industry. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. There is a new way.
I'm worried now, dude, about red zone.
Center, Creed Humphrey,
I'm really worried about red zone.
Snapping the ball. They had some problems with it last year. Now it's called a dead snap. You want to explain what a dead snap is? We'll do it after this play. How's that?
All right.
Second down and 20 from the 24 of Baltimore after Lamar Jackson fumbled. Under center with 2 tight ends. Mahomes got the snap, fakes the handoff, moves up. There's a wide drop down the middle. It's a chest-high catch at the 15-yard line between the hash marks and grabbed right there by Noah Gray. Got the ball, great throw, picks up 11 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Chiefs and trying to cash in on this Jackson fumble.
Yeah, a little extra mustard on that one. Noah Gray had no problem, but defender on both sides of Noah Gray. And once again, Patrick sees it, says, hey, I got to put a little extra on it, but you put it between the 8 and the 3, and it's hard to miss.
Chiefs in their red jerseys, red helmets, and white pants. Pacheco back in. Mahomes is in the gun. 3 receivers to the near side. 5 in the secondary for the Ravens. Rice, the receiver, in motion. Shotgun snap. Dropping back 3. Mahomes. Line drive to the end zone. Caught. And then dropped by Juju Smith-Schuster. And he had it. And he was going down, and then it was kind of punched away on the play in the secondary by the Ravens. It's incomplete.
That was a bang-bang play again. Tight coverage, but he put the ball right on Juju Smith-Schuster. It was a little high, so he couldn't pull it into his body. Marcus Williams was right there on the catch, hitting him as he got to the goal line. He had possession of it until he hit the ground. and then the ball trickled out.
So here is Harrison Butker, the best kicker in the NFL last year, 33 of 35. It'll be a 32-yard field goal try.
I'm going to have to figure it out, RJ.
Between the hash marks,
but thanks for your help, dude. I'm going to literally end this one, though, and clear up my tags and stuff and my descriptions and all that happy horse shit. And I'll try it again tomorrow night.
Throughout the entire season, Barbasol will make a donation to Kurt and Brenda Warner's Treasure House, a living community for adults with disabilities. Barbasol Shaving Cream, America's #1 shaving cream. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. It's 10-7, the Chiefs on top, early second quarter. This is Westwood One's coverage of the NFL.
Have you ever covered a carpet stain with a rug, ignored a leaky faucet, pretended your half-painted living room is supposed to look like that? Well, you're not alone. We've all got unfinished home projects, but there's an easier way. Thumbtack is the app that makes it easier to care for your home. Pull out your phone, and in just a few taps, search, chat, and book highly rated pros right in your neighborhood. Download Thumbtack and start caring for your home the easier way.
It's time for Bob's Dare to Compare.
Okay, I'll do it right now.
Style.
I'm going to do that right now.
You get features. You get
All right, so I'm ending this stream, y'all, and then I'm going to come right back up in a few because I have to go change a bunch of descriptions and shit.